Good evening, guys. Another video tonight, which is December 29th, Thursday, 2022. 80 days of semen retention. And I saw my ex-girlfriend today. Happened to be on day 80, guys. No lies. No kidding. I'm being honest with you. So it's kind of weird. I have not seen her since she dumped me on, when was that? August 29th. I remember the day. So, just by the way, I mentioned this in my other video. She sent me, after we had an argument about, I told her I was canceling the vacation to Puerto Vallarta. She took off out of my condo, pissed off. 30 minutes later, I get a text that literally, here's the quote. I can never forget it. It said, "I don't think we're a match. Sorry it didn't work out. Bye." Never heard from her or saw her again until today. But I don't think she saw me until the end because, so you guys know I do Uber Eats as a side gig. Well, when I was dating her, she's the one that turned me on to Uber Eats. Actually, she was doing Instacart, and I did it. I was shopping with her, and I'm like, "Ah, this is BS. I don't like it." Then I found out about Uber Eats, signed up for that, told her how great and it was, and then she did it. Now she doesn't need the money; she's a millionaire, but she's doesn't work, so she's home alone in her mansion. She gets bored. Well, during our relationship, we used to do Uber Eats together, and we'd hang out and just have fun. But anyway, so I go into McDonald's today for lunch, and I'm not eating there. I just get a nice coffee. I can't stand their food. It's totally garbage for you anyways. So I'm drinking my iced coffee waiting for a Uber Eat order. And I'm sitting at the table that's kind of sideways. I'm not facing the counter. I'm sort of sideways. And you could see the people coming and going, and I see her come in. She didn't see me. She goes up to the mobile pickup, and she's waiting for her Uber Eat order, but it's not ready. So she's sitting there on her phone like she always used to be, buried in her phone. That's why I picked this picture, you guys. That's my ex-girlfriend, always on her phone, trying to, doing social media, texting, probably texting guys. I wouldn't doubt it, but she doesn't look like this. She's 54 and Asian, so totally different, but you get the point. So anyway, my heart started racing. I was like, wow. I was kind of checking her out from the corner of my eye, and I don't know why, but my heart's racing. And so, just a little background, guys. It took me about 60 days to get over her. So, we dated a year and 1 month, and then for about 60 days, I was like, she was on my mind every day, and I'm like praying to God, Lord, cut these soul ties that I made with her. Forgive me my sins, my transgressions. I'm so sorry for being involved with her. And I'd wake up in the middle of the night, she was on my mind. I'd wake up in the morning, she was on my mind. All day long, guys, for like 60 days. Finally, I got over her after praying daily. And finally, I just stopped thinking about her. She's not, I don't miss her. She was actually a necessary step. She's the one, because of that relationship, I came into my semen retention journey. So God put in my spirit that that was a necessary thing for me to go through to become righteous and walk. I think I just got fed up with the bullshit, the women, and all that. And I'm like, I got to stop sinning. And it's been, honestly, on day 80, it's been easy for me. I haven't had any temptations. Not one. Not one erection, no temptations. Haven't looked at porn at all. So when you're called, you're called. And by the power of the Holy Spirit and the grace of God, you can do it, guys. If it's your time. Believe me, when I was younger and in the past, I would try and I would stop for 5 days or 2 weeks on my own willpower, but then I'd always relapse and go back to my sinful ways. A slave of lust, if that's what you are. You're a slave to the demon of lust. That's your God when you're a fapper and a fornicator. And the first commandment says, ye shall have no other gods beside me. If you're a fornicator and a fapper and chasing women like I was, chasing experiences, you're putting another God before the real God. So when you put that aside and you're walking the righteous walk, then the Lord, there's a barrier taken down. You defeat those demons. They leave you, and you allow your temples clean so the Holy Spirit can dwell within you. And as your streak goes on, that spirit just grows stronger. That's what people are sensing, you guys. That's what the female attraction is. But anyway, so I see my ex. She doesn't see me. She's buried in her phone. And I'm waiting for my order. I got an order too on Uber. So I'm like, damn, I got an order. So we're both waiting, but she doesn't see me. And I've got a hat on. I pull it down low over my eyes. I'm about 15 pounds lighter, so she probably doesn't recognize me. You know, I've got jeans and a long sleeve t-shirt on. And she's waiting for her order, but mine comes up first. And I'm like, okay. And I walk past her, but I don't look at her. I go up to the counter, I get my order, but when I show the phone to the employee, instead of being perpendicular to her, I kind of turn my back. So I couldn't see her at all. And I'm pretty sure she might have seen me. I know she saw me, but maybe she didn't recognize me because I'm more muscular and thinner now. And I had my back to her. Hopefully that's the case. I didn't want to talk to her, guys. Didn't want to make eye contact with her. I don't want anything to do with that Jezebel. That POS. Now, I have to forgive her, and I'm trying. I think I have. But I don't want anything to do with her, guys. She's low level, just a low level woman, a user, a modern Jezebel is what she is. She's junk. I pity the next guy that gets with her, or the next woman. Anyways, but here's the point, guys. I was feeling weird for kind of all day, and I'm asking God. I'm like, Lord, why do I feel this way? Why was my heart racing? Why do I feel weird? It's almost like seeing her dragged my vibration down. It lowered it, guys, and I was feeling not godly feelings or positive feelings, but just demonic feelings. And the message I got in my spirit is that there's still some soul ties. So take this warning, guys. When you fornicate with a woman, you're going to have soul ties. And if I thought maybe I had cut them all through 60 days of prayer and then stopped thinking about her, but then when I saw her again, they were revived. So I could still have some spiritual soul ties, which is a real bummer. And I want them gone permanently, but maybe I still have some soul ties with this girl, which sucks. So there's a consequence of sin, a consequence of lust. You men out there, you young men, don't do it. Don't rack up a body count like I have. And I'm talking hundreds of women. 200-300 probably easy. I've never told you guys when I was teaching in Thailand. Yeah, enough said. So, listen, guys. You young men, don't fornicate with women. Now, if you have 2 or 3 in your life, hey, that's better than 300. Okay? If you find a good girl, stay with one. Don't be sleeping around with women. Don't create soul ties. This is what happens. I'm 52 years old. All right, guys, that's it. On day 80, I see my ex. Kind of weird. Yeah, she had her new Tesla out there. When we were dating, we went to the dealership and she ordered it and it was taking forever. But after the breakup, I guess she finally got it. A blue Model Y. Rich bitch. Later, guys. Have a good night.